Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I make videos to help my unexceptional brethren do better through tactics and knowledge. I don't always have the best aim in the game, but I manage to get some good scores sometimes and some wins by playing smart. So that's how I used to start off all my videos, and I thought I would do kind of an old school commentary today as something a little bit different than I've been doing lately. So anyway, I'm using this FAL, and I'm pushing forward. I'll tell you, the first half of this game is a little defensive, and the reason is that we're on defense. If you're looking for like a lot of sprinty gameplay, then I just don't have it because they keep funneling towards this B bomb plant, and I go to clear them out the best I can. I'm usually not very good with this FAL, but I saw, I guess it was Optic Big Timer use it in this this competitive match. I forget what the name of it was, but it was like 10 grand on the line, and he made it look so good, and other people were so impressed by it. Now watch, I was about to defuse this, and then somebody got a UAV, so I cleared that, who would have surely killed me, and then I go for the defuse. Use your mini-map. Mini-map is huge for doing well in this game. Most of you are experienced in COD by now, and you probably know that, but yeah, anyway, so the reason I stopped that defuse was I looked at the mini-map. Back onto the Optic Big Timer thing. He made this gun look so OP, and people were calling it OP, saying that it had to be fixed, and I was like, well, maybe with a little bit more time, I'll start doing better with this gun. So my teammate is defusing there, so I assigned myself this role of keeping him alive, and I got the first kill. I see that there's a guy up here, and I clear him out too. There. So now my teammate has the defuse, and it's all good. If you watch this game, you'll see my mic lights up a lot, and I didn't know anybody in this game. Well, it turns out somebody knew me. They tweeted me afterwards, but in the game, like, I didn't really know anybody. Like, I was just playing, but I'm kind of talkative oftentimes where, like, I'm just on there. You can see my mic's lighting up just then, and we're talking about where they're headed towards. Are they going to B? Are they going to A? How's the defuse going? And I think he told me that the whole team was flooding to A, but I couldn't really be much further away, and that's one of the things that I do wrong in this game too much. I mean, I saw some guy comment about me on someone else's video. I forget where I saw it. And he's like, Woody plays the objective stupidly. And he's kind of sort of right about it. There are lots of games where, like, I'll do okay and I'll have like 7 flag caps. But I think, man, I wonder if I could have helped the team even more if I'd gotten 4 flag caps and 20 more kills. If I had gotten to some higher kill streaks, if I had, there's a balance between foolishly rushing at the objective and working your way through the kill streaks and helping your team in that way. So do you see that first circle? I placed it off the map, and I was like, I'm not in such a big hurry that I have to accept this bad bomb placement. And there's something I didn't know. I just learned in this game that you can't call the lightning strike twice in a row and use it like as a UAV. I suppose they did that on purpose. So I give the lightning strike like a second to reset, and with that guy there, now my dots are there, and I figure I can do a little bit better than I just didn't like having one of the bombs off the map. And you can see there, I think I get a triple. That's it. It kind of looked like a quad because I shot a guy at the same time, but I think it was just a triple. So that's that. I don't know. And stealth choppers, man. So I did a video on the effectiveness of kill streaks, and stealth choppers do work in this game. I think that because you don't have to carry a secondary, there are fewer people carrying rocket launchers than there used to be. It just seems like stealth choppers are lasting longer than they did in previous games, and that makes me happy. As a note, they're telling me that colorblind assist makes it so that you can see where the enemy stealth chopper is on the map, but I'm not sure if that's true. Like, I haven't tested it myself. You can test it yourself, and see if it works out. So my stealth chopper saved my life right there. But what I'm doing here now, they've taken A, right? They got their bomb plant off, and I'm just kind of guarding B the best that I know how to do. And like I said, I guess it's fair to say camping is a tricky thing, right? It used to be camping meant sitting by a doorway waiting for somebody to walk by, and that's what camping was. Now it seems like the new definition of camping is that if you're not leaning on the sprint button all game long, you're camping. So call it what you will, but we're on defense, and what are you gonna do? So yeah, I ran out of bullets right there. Maybe it was a good thing I died anyway. And I've got a lodestar in my pocket. Now, I wanted to... Oh, by the way, I have no idea why this bridge is so well protected. There's 2 electroshock charges and a claymore on it. And that's not where the bomb is, but whatever. Oh, watch this. So I pop down here and I look, and there were 2 people in the equivalent place on the other ledge. And that's a fair fight. I had a windowsill to look out of, and they had a windowsill to look out of, and, it was 50-50 on who would win that gunfight. And I'm not looking for fair fights. That's not what I'm going for at all. I'm looking for fights where I have the advantage, where I've controlled the engagement. So what I do is I just kind of bug out of there and go find something else to do. Well, it turned out I died. But if you see one of those situations where you and that other guy have an equal shot of winning the gunfight, then you're doing it wrong. You should be setting it up so that you have an advantage over the other guy and he has a hard time winning the gunfight. That's how it should be. And here I'm kind of taking a risk trying to get stuff done in an effort to get this defuse. And I don't know why I did. It wasn't a good idea. And I didn't want to call in my lodestar here, right? This wasn't the original plan. The round is nearly over, and I wanted to have full time on the lodestar to get the most out of it that I could. But because they got the plan off, I figured I would call in the lodestar, push them all back into their spawn and do my thing. So I could have had more kills in this game, for sure. Also, I got into a bit of bad luck here where everyone I get is in their death animation. But I could have done a lot more with this lodestar if I didn't feel like we needed it to get the defuse right there. And that's why I called it in when I did. It wasn't plan A, that's for sure. But you get what you get sometimes, and we won the round. We won the round in part because I called in my lodestar, and sometimes that's the way that it goes. So back on that whole thing with fair fights, if you're straight up, you and another guy in the same room, and you find yourself with a lot of gunfights like that, you're not going to get many lodestars. You're not going to win a coin flip, whatever it is, 11 times in a row, and get a lodestar. That's going to be unlikely. If you want to get the higher kill streaks, if you want to get a swarm, a lodestar, etc., then you need to be setting up these fights so that they have a really slim chance of winning. You're head glitching, you've got cover, you knew it was coming, you're pre-firing as they walk in the door. That's where you want to be. So I'm going for a bomb plant here. And the other guy's planting faster. So I'm on the mic. You can see it's lit up right there. And I'm kind of talking to him about, who's coming, what's going on. I tell him to go for the plant, and then I'll keep him alive. That was my job. And I guess I did it. I wasn't the only guy that kept him alive, but, I was part of the puzzle. And now I'm here just, maybe I killed the diffuser. I'm doing my thing trying to make sure that we continue to win this. And look at the dots on the mini-map, right? They're all there, on the other side of the bridge. So I had this notion that they were going to be coming my way. And I'm head glitching on the stairs, trying to set up the fight so that they can't win. Quickly get eyes on the bomb so that that they're not sneaking over there. But I was setting up a gunfight so that they had a really slim chance of winning. That's what you do when you're trying to get for the higher stuff. No defuse for you. And that used to be the core of my channel. I would sit here and say control the engagement in every commentary and teach people this is how you do well when you're not Ron's Gamertag. This is how you do well when you miss some shots. You look at me missing shots here, right? But this is still a pretty good game. And the reason that works out is that all these gunfights that I'm setting up are to my advantage. And I limited, I still did it because the objective is a mating call for me. I can't resist. But, when it comes to stupidly playing the objective and getting, a plant that has a 50-50 shot of working, or a flag that has a 1 in 3 chance of working out, you know what? Wait a second. Increase your odds. And, while that behavior might help the team win, what also helps the team win is calling in lodestars. So I thought I'd do a gameplay commentary this time, a little bit different. You don't see it all the time. And sometimes it's nice to hear from a guy who knows something about the game, but doesn't necessarily have every gunfight go his way. Not every fair fight is for him. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe in the top right, click like, or do whatever. If you're going to catch one of these next two, catch the one on the right, Taser Fun with FPS Russia. It was pretty cool. And on the left, I kind of talk about me a little bit. And if that's your cup of tea, then you can check out that. They all open in new windows, and you have a good day.